What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your man Jay Vlog TV, checking in with you guys real quick, man. If this is the first time you catch any video on the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you can always be notified when I drop any new video, man. Like I said, y'all already know exactly what time it is. I'm probably about an hour outside of the gym. Been out here in my backyard doing a little something here and there, prepping my fence because tomorrow I am going to be staining my fence. I might do a whole vlog tomorrow. I meant to start it today so you guys can kind of see it, but I may do a whole vlog tomorrow doing my fence. Also, I'm sitting outside in my backyard. I got my mic plugged in and all that, man, so it's gonna probably pick up the birds, the kids, sprinkler systems, because it might pick up everything, but you just got to work with me, all right? Because this is the time I like to sit out here and chill, man, when it starts to get a little calm out here. So what I want to talk about with you guys real quick today is a little bit about retwisting. I want to talk a little bit about water retwisting, why I choose to water retwist, just kind of give you guys a little bit more insight on the whole retwist game for the new people. And I want to talk a little bit about freeform, like people who freeform, and why I think freeforming is a great way to grow your locks out. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into that real quick. So let's talk about why I like the water retwist. Now this is probably going to be a straight run-on whole spiel, and it's gonna kind of cover everything, so I'm gonna just start giving it to y'all and you just gotta dissect it. All right, so the main reason I like to water retwist, and I'm answering this question because I had that question asked to me, the main reason I like to water retwist my hair is because I've learned over time that when you get a professional retwist, it kind of limits you with washing your hair on a certain type of schedule. I'll explain that a little bit more in depth. So give you a case in point. So I used to get my hair like fully on retwisted and all that gel and all that stuff, man, clips and all that. But I came to realize over time that when I do that, let's just say you go spend $200 to get your hair retwisted, right? So I might be jumping around here. Let's say you go spend 180, 140 or whatever to get your hair retwisted. I don't know how much it costs nowadays because I ain't been to the shop in so long, but let's just say 120 bucks to get a full wash, retwist, maybe a hot oil treatment. I don't know, right? But think about it from this perspective. If you go spend that amount of money, I know for a fact if I spent that amount of money, I would not want to wash my hair, because number one, if you spent that amount of money and after about a week you wanted to wash your hair because let's say you was out going to the gym like me every day and your scalp was building up and sweating and all that, and you really want to wash your hair, you're going to be more receptive to not washing your hair because you just spent $120 getting a full in the shot retwist. So retwist, not only can they, if you do them too much, thin out your roots, but sometimes the retwist is not really cost effective. I think that's the right way to put it. It's not really cost effective. I think that's the right way to put it, man. Basically what I'm saying is, if you somebody who spends that amount of money to get your hair retwisted, even if it's every 2 months or whatever the case, just think about it. You're gonna go at least a month without washing your hair at a minimum. Why? Because you spent money to get it retwisted. Now it leads me into the reason why I really like to do the water retwist. The reason I like to water retwist is because I don't really care about my retwist. For number one, water retwisting, for me, I do it so that I can keep my locks separated. My wife likes to touch up my front with a little bit of gel just because she likes that neat look in the front, but for the rest of my hair, I don't do full on retwists. It's just a water retwist. And like I said, I only do them because I just like to separate my locks, because I don't want them to combine, so I like to separate my locks. So that's why I do water retwist. And a water retwist, I don't feel as bad when 4 days go by, 5 days go by, and I wash my hair and it just comes right out, or I'm in the gym for that whole week and they start unraveling because I'm sweating and stuff like that. It doesn't bother me because number one, I don't care to really get my hair retwisted, but I do it because I still like my locks separated. Now if I was somebody who didn't want my locks separated and I didn't really care, that means I would be freeforming, and then that means that I wouldn't have to get a retwist. I think that's the reason why freeforming dreads is the easiest way. Why? Because it doesn't matter when you wash your hair. It doesn't matter about a retwist. It doesn't matter that you spent money getting your hair retwisted and you don't want to wash it. You know what I mean? I feel like when you get your hair retwisted and you pay for it, I feel like it puts you in this little window of not washing your hair. The water retwist for me allows me to keep my scalp clean. I only also like to get my hair retwisted, water retwisted or whatever the case, because I honestly feel like that's the only time that my scalp is at its cleanest, is when I have my wife go through and do a water retwist, because she typically will ACV it or wash it 2 or 3 or 4 times, and then she would water retwist it, and we go on about our business, right? And I think those are the times when my scalp is the cleanest. Now the washes that I do, I don't think that they are like the best. Now I do wash it. I just washed it actually like 3-4 days ago, and I honestly don't feel like when I wash it I do a really good job. So that's another reason why I even prefer to just go ahead and do a water retwist, just so that I can keep my roots separated. And I feel like when I do get a retwist, that's the cleanest my scalp feels. You know what I mean? I feel like that's like a detoxing of my scalp. So like here in the next couple of days or so, I've already, talked to my wife about it. She said she planned on trying to retwist my hair, because it's been a minute now. I don't know if y'all can see this up in here. It's been a minute. It's been a real minute now, and it is really time to retwist it, honestly. But I can go, honestly, I can go another month like this. Really, me getting the water retwist is really like a maintenance for my scalp, because technically, in reality, if I didn't care about my locks combining, I would just let her detox my scalp for me real quick, and I would just leave it like that. But because I don't want my locks to combine, I separate them. She do a little spin on them real quick, nothing serious, just a spin to keep the hair going where it need to go, and boom, I'm out the door. Now, I hope this video made some sense, because I'm trying to talk a little bit about retwisting. Retwisting is good. Let me say that retwisting is not a bad thing though. That it's a good thing, because your hair is neat. You get that's a good opportunity to let your scalp breathe. It's a good opportunity to clean your scalp and all that stuff. But I feel like that retwist can, I don't want to say it can hinder you, but a professional in the shop, $100 and something retwist, I feel like those are not necessarily needed, because I just do a water retwist and I don't care when it comes out. I can do a water retwist today and 4 days later wash my hair and it'll come out, and I really just don't care. I also feel like water retwisting doesn't really thin out your roots as much, because you separate them, you spin them real quick just to keep the hair, put the hair where it need to go real quick, and in 4 days if you wash it out, guess what, it ain't really been no tension on your scalp anyway. He ain't been no tension on your roots anyway. So it is what it is, man. But I'm just saying this because there's a few people that have asked me a lot of questions. I get questions all the time about my retwist schedule, my wash schedule, and all kinds of stuff, man. So I just kind of wanted to touch on the whole retwisting thing, and really honestly tell you guys the reason why I prefer to do the water retwist, and why I feel like freeform locks is probably the right way, or the better way, or at least the most efficient way of growing your locks, because you can wash your hair whenever you want, because you don't have to worry about your retwist coming out and so forth. I highly suggest you guys look into doing water retwists, for those who don't want to go to the shop and spend that money to get that that tight crispy retwist, man. You know what I'm saying? That tight crispy retwist that you can't really wash out in 4 days, 5 days if your head was itching, or you was in the gym and your scalp was sweating and you really feel like you nasty up here and you really want to wash it, but when you look in the mirror you see that fresh retwist and you like, oh man, I can't wash it yet, man, because I don't want to wash out this, I just spent this 140, boy, I don't want to wash it right now, man. That's where that water retwist come into play, and that's why I've been doing them for what now, 2 years, I don't know, 2 years some change, man. I don't know. I've been doing them for a long time now, man, and I feel like my hair flourishes better water retwisting, because I'm not putting a lot of chemicals. We just washing my hair and we just twisting it up with just water, minus, let me always make this little disclaimer, minus that little front row, because that's something that my wife likes, and she got to look at me every day, you know what I'm saying? So that little front piece, them little front 2 little rows right there, she likes to touch those up and make it look like I got a full on retwist, but at the same time, I prefer the water retwist. So anyway, guys, I hope this video has made some type of sense, man. I hope you got something or took something from this video, man. I think my next video I'm gonna try to talk a little bit about ways that you can work out, man, and preserve your retwist, which is very, very simple. But I try to make another video because this video is already long as it is. Got another couple of videos coming up, man. I got to do a lot count. So what I need you guys to do, man, is make sure you comment on these videos and hold me to some of these videos, man, because I really get caught up with my children, my wife, just basically my family, man. I really get caught up, and I just kind of like, I always push YouTube to the back, because YouTube ain't never been like something I wanted to do as a profession, you know what I mean? It's just a hobby for me, so I easily can shift my hobbies and my focus, and YouTube can easily always kind of fall to the bottom of the pile before I dig down there and pick it back up and say, oh yeah, man, my bad, you know. But anyway, guys, I hope this video made some sense to you. I hope you took something from it, man. If I sparked your interest on anything that I said, I can clarify it for you. I probably didn't convey this the right way. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I'm hoping I did. I'm hoping I did, because I don't write no notes down. As you can see, no notes. I don't do notes and stuff like that. So, you know, this is just right off the top of my head, just what I was thinking. So, hope you guys enjoyed, man. It's been your man Jay, Jevlog TV, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified when I drop any video on this channel, man. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.